yogis, and welcome to Aspire to Wellbeing with Yoga. My name's Alli, and today I'm taking you through a class that's all about mindfulness. So the way that we're going to cultivate mindfulness today is by moving with our breath, using a breath technique called Sama Vritti breath, which basically translates to same fluctuation or counts for the inhale and same for the exhale. And so the mind and the breath are intricately connected. So if you can practice this even breath, hopefully that will translate to even-mindedness. In addition to the Sama Vritti breath, we'll also be using our traditional Ujjayi breath that we usually do in my class, where we're breathing in and out through the nose with that constriction in the back of the throat. This will also help to anchor our mind into our body. If you're not familiar with that breath technique, I have popped a link to a video all about that down below so you can have a bit of a practice. It's a really nice grounding breath technique and will also help to really balance out your mind. So I hope you enjoy the class. Let's get started. So let's begin in child's pose, sitting back on the heels, reaching the arms forward and resting the forehead either comfortably on the earth, or you could stack up your hands and rest the forehead on the hands. Today's class is an offering of a mindfulness practice. And the way we will cultivate mindfulness today is by moving with our breath. We're going to control our breath so that the inhalations and exhalations are the same length. And the yogis call this Sama Vritti. Sama means the same, equal and balanced. And Vritti translates to fluctuations. So Sama Vritti, even regulated breathing. Moving through all fours, we'll take cat-cow. So on the inhale, arch your spine, look up for cow pose. And as you exhale, round your spine, take the eyes to thighs for cat pose. Take whole 4-count inhale breath to find cow, and the whole 4-count exhale for cat pose, moving breath and movement together simultaneously. Noticing the beginning, the middle and the end of the inhale, and the beginning, middle and end of the exhale. Lastly, add a bit of nothingness after the inhale. Notice that, and then the same thing, that little bit of space after the exhale. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, come back to neutral, tuck the toes under and make your way into downward facing dog. Here, take some intuitive movement, pedaling out through the knees, perhaps bending, straightening the legs or something else. Just keep pressing firmly with the hands and notice how when you hug the thumbs into the midline, you feel the shoulders and the chest engage. Notice the tension of the hamstrings and calves, or any other tension through the body, and then find a little stillness. On your next inhale, walk your feet all the way up to your hands, take a halfway lift, and as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or floor. And then exhale, soften the knees, ribs to thighs, drape your body over your leg. One more time, inhale for a flat back. And exhale, fold. Roll yourself up all the way to stand. We'll take Sun Salutation A. Inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. As you exhale, the arms sweep to the side, forward fold over the legs, perhaps the knees a little straighter. Inhale, halfway lift. And then take the feet back into plank pose, drop the knees and come through chaturanga to the earth. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower and move all the way through to downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, rise to tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the thumbs, step to the top of the mat, take halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Ground down through the heels, rise up on your in-breath. And as you exhale, big swan dive down. Inhale, 4 counts. Exhale, step back, move through knees or toes, chaturanga. Take the whole 4 counts for your back bend, upward dog or cobra. And then as you exhale, press into the hands to move into downward dog. Inhale to tippy toes, look between the hands, step or float your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Staying with that Sama Vritti breath as you rise, 4 counts to inhale. 4 counts, exhale, following your breath down. Inhale, noticing the beginning, middle and end of each breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Back bend of choice here. Core is engaged in upward facing dog. Downward facing dog with your breath out. Inhale, right leg to sky, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, take a tiger curl, step the foot through, coming through crescent lunge here. Soften the back knee, sweep the arms up and around into warrior 2. As you inhale, flying warrior. Exhale, goddess pose, press the knees wide. Inhale through flying warrior and then warrior 2 as you exhale. Inhale, 1 prana pull. Exhale, land. Viparita on the inhale. And as you exhale, move through your vinyasa. You can always choose to skip the chaturanga and the upward dog and either take cat-cow or just perhaps even meet us in downward facing dog. Left leg to sky on the inhale. Squeeze all the air out as you exhale, step between the hands, crescent lunge, hug the inner thighs in towards each other energetically for stability. Taking the feet out wide for warrior 2, knee tracks the front middle toe. Inhale, flying warrior. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, moving back through your flying warrior. Land your warrior 2 as you exhale and then take that prana pull. Hands meet. Exhale, land. Reverse warrior, inhale. To the earth as you exhale. Inhale, crack the heart open. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Keep going, right leg to sky, inhale. Exhale, tiger curl. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Keep flowing, being in the present. Mindfulness is practiced as we move through our asana, our physical yoga practice. Practicing yoga on the mat in this way can teach us to become more present in our lives. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And then take the sequence again on the left side. Notice if you're wanting to rush through any of the poses. See if you can just stay present, stay mindful, marrying the breath and the movement. 4 whole counts to arrive. Keeping it flowing just like your breath. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come to tippy toes on your inhale. As you exhale, bend the knees, then walk to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, and then rise up with your inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Stay here for just one extra breath. And then float the left knee to sky for stork pose. Externally rotate the left leg, ankle to top of knee for our open eagle pose. Sitting the hips back, hands at heart center. Next time you inhale, unwind back through stork. And then as you exhale, taking floating half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. You can use a block here, place your hand on the block, even on the highest setting if you need. Try to stack the hips open. There's an option here for Chapasana, sugarcane pose, where you take hold of the ankle. You can choose that option if you desire. And then coming back through your floating half moon, a long step to the back of the mat, moving through your Viparita, your reverse warrior, and then cartwheeling the hands to the earth, Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees to the top of the mat, halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, bow. Rise up, breathe in, reach the arms. And then exhale, sit down deeply into chair pose. See if you can stay in this pose without your mind jumping forward, wondering what's to come. Right knee to sky for stork. And then taking open eagle, the ankle crosses just above the left knee, sitting the hips back. Beautiful stretch for the glutes as well as some work for that left glute. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, stack the hips on top of each other as you open up to the side, using your props as you need. You can also do this without a prop and keep your hand either to the earth or just in the air. Sugarcane pose as your option here. Just challenging your balance a little bit more, trying to find a single point of focus, steady mind and breath. And then reverse warrior. Chaturanga, moving through your Vinyasa. And coming into downward facing dog. I think we should do that again. Take an inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees. To the top of the mat, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow. We'll flow it a little more here, so we're not going to stay in any of the poses. Reach the arms up. Take one exhale to sit into chair pose. And then on the inhale, lift the left knee, stork pose. As you exhale, sit back into open eagle. Inhale back through stork, and then exhale, stack the left hip over the right, floating half moon. Inhale through Chapasana. As you exhale, extend back through floating half moon, long step to the back of the mat and catch the inhale in Viparita. And then flow to the earth with your breath. Fill up on the inhale into the heart. And then exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, chair. Right knee to sky, stork. Exhale, open eagle. Notice the sequence flow in and out just like the breath, up and down. Inhale to catch the foot if you're taking this variation. exhale, take a long, controlled, steady step to the back. Inhale, Viparita. And then as you exhale, move through your Vinyasa. Well done. What an easy sequence. You can drop to your knees and take a well-earned child's pose. Perhaps feet together and arms wrapped around your feet. And if your mind is now in the past thinking that was hard perhaps, or thinking thank goodness that's over, or replaying how you did in your balance poses, see if you can swiftly bring your attention back to the here and now, the present moment, using the Sama Vritti breath, so that all there is the inhale and then the exhale. Coming up out of child's pose, we'll take the right foot to the outside of the right hand for lizard lunge. If it feels okay in your feet, you can turn the foot out to 45. You can also use your block to prop up your upper body. You can either stay on your hands or come down onto the elbows. Try to pull the heart forward and let the hips be heavy towards the earth. Feeling a nice stretch through the groin and the hip area. Keeping the mind and the breath focused on that Sama Vritti pranayama, same fluctuation breath control. From here, we'll move back through all fours and then simply take the left foot to the outside of the left pinky finger. Choose your option. If you'd like to roll to the outer blade of the foot, that's also available. And then as you take pigeon pose, notice your thoughts. Can you keep them in the present moment? If not, you could try a little mantra. Inhale here and exhale now. Present moment is, this is lizard lunge. I feel the sensation in my hips, inner thighs, wherever it might be. And that's it. From here, moving through all fours, we'll take pigeon pose, right knee to right wrist. Try to scoot that right ankle towards the left wrist. If you can, you'll get a deeper stretch through your piriformis, outer hips. And then either rest your hands on your head on your hands or the head on a block. If this hurts your knees, please take the option where you lie on your back, crossing the right ankle over the left knee and pulling that in for a figure 4 stretch. It's exactly the same stretch, just no pressure on your joints. And then we'll change to the other side. You want to set that left knee right to the left side of the mat as much as you can, rather than left knee in line with left hip point. Try to bring it out to the side. Rolling all 5 toes of the right foot flat on the mat, even the pinky toe. Just notice your self-talk. Where in your life could you benefit from becoming more mindful, more present? Moving through downward facing dog, we'll come to tippy toes on the inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, jump all the way through to your back. Feet flat on the earth, close to the hips. We'll take bridge pose. As you inhale, roll your spine up from the bottom to top. You might like to bind your arms underneath if you've got that range in your shoulders. open the heart, pull the sternum up towards the chin, chin towards chest. Releasing the front of the body, strengthening the back of the body. Keep the breath even fluctuation, and then next time you exhale, roll down. We'll hug the knees in towards each other, give them a little swish side to side, and then take the knees over to the left, the arms to the right for a simple twist. Try to keep the right shoulder on the earth, nice and heavy. Doesn't matter if the left knees touch the floor or not. And then moving through center, we'll take the twist to the other side. Happy baby is next, taking the soles of the feet, pulling the knees towards the armpit, maybe a little rock side to side. Just finding the center. And then laying the legs out long for Shavasana. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Staying present with your breath. With your thoughts as well. Try not to drift off here, but notice without attaching to past or present circumstances, just noticing your thoughts. And I'll leave you with a beautiful quote from Thich Nhat Hanh. He says, "The present moment is the only moment available to us, and it's the door to all moments." On your inhale, reach the arms overhead, give the knees a little swish side to side. And then we'll roll through our side, making our way into a comfortable seat. So how did you go? I hope you feel a lot more grounded and mindful after that class. I'd love to hear how you went, so please let me know by popping a comment down below. And whilst you're there, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also to hit the notification bell so you're notified of the weekly yoga content as it arrives. For those of you who don't know, I do have a Patreon page now, which is just a way that you can further support me to provide free yoga content out here on YouTube for everybody. The memberships start from as little as a once-off payment of $5, or you can do an ongoing monthly payment. Some of the tiers also have a few little extra benefits, but I really do appreciate any support that you can give me to help me afford the time to keep creating this content for you. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat soon.